Hello students, good morning to all. Welcome to the economics class of plus 1 standard. As we were working with lesson number 21, measures of central tendency. In this you have already discussed meaning of central tendency, objectives and functions of an average, essentials of an ideal average, kinds of statistical averages, arithmetic mean, median, and today we will continue with the discussion for the topic mode, characteristics of arithmetic mean, median and mode, choice of an average, limitations of measures of central tendency. So let us start with the term average. As you know that average is called as a measure of the central tendency because it is a typical value around which other figures lie, or a value which occupies the central position in statistical methods. Average is the central value of a distribution which is considered most representative for the group of numbers. It is also known as measures of location or summary numbers. Thus, a central tendency is a single figure that represents the whole mass of data. Like every company, individual, people wants benefit, even students also, children also, everybody wants benefit, and to get benefit we compare the technology, salaries, health, height, marks, intelligence, all these things are compared. For this we use a measure like the average to try to compare salaries in the town as a whole, and to compare the production of tractors in Sonalika, Mahindra and Mahindra, Escort and Ford companies, and to compare the salaries of staff in Guru Nanak Dev University, Delhi University, Patiala University or Punjab University, and to compare the age and height of the students in a class, even the marks of the students in a class, reputation of different schools in a block. So this is where the measures of mode can be useful in the real world. So it tells you what most of the pieces of data are doing within a set of information. Let us discuss some important key terms related to the mode. First one is central tendency, then we will discuss mode. Meaning of central tendency. Let us understand with the help of an example. Here are some marks that is scored by a group of students, and we have to find the average for these marks. What we will do, we will add all these marks that is scored by the students, and we will get the total of these marks, that is summation x, 217, and the number of students appeared for the examination, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10, and this is the value of 10. And when we will divide this total, that is summation x, by 10, we will get 21.7. so this 21.7 is the average. So average is an attempt to find a single figure to describe whole of the figures. So average is also known as central tendency. What is mode? Students, mode is that value in the series which occurs maximum times. An event that occurs maximum times, that is known as mode, modal value. The most frequent numbers, that is the number that occurs the highest number of time. For example, in this you can see 4 repeated twice, 2 number repeated thrice, and 3 number it is single number. Okay, now 2 is the mode because it occurs 3 times. In a frequency distribution, mode is that variate which has the maximum frequency. Let us solve one numerical related to this one. Here are the marks obtained by 20 students of 11th class in economics. So here firstly we will arrange all these marks in a sequence order. The least number here is 13. 13, how many times it is repeated? Only single time. So I will mark 1 tally bar, and the frequency also 1. Next is 14 number, bigger than 13, that is 14. 14 repeated 1, 2, 3 and 4 times. So I will mark 4 tally bars, and the frequency it is 4. Next bigger number is 15. It repeated 1, 2, twice only. So I will mark 2 tally bars, and the frequency is 2. 16, next bigger number is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 16 repeat itself 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 tally bars I have marked here, and the frequency is 5. Then now in this way we will mark the tally bars for all the other numbers also, and the same number in the tally bar will be the frequency. So here from the observation method we can see that 16 is a value that repeat itself for the maximum number of times. So this is our mod. Now the calculation of mod includes calculation in individual series, calculations in discrete series of mod, and the calculations of mod in continuous series, graphic location of the mod also possible, and determination on the basis of mean and median. First one is calculation of mod in the individual series. In this individual series is first converted into the discrete series or into the continuous series. The value which occurs maximum times, that will be the mod. In this example, firstly, that we have discussed previous slide also, that first one we will find the least number, and then we will check that how many times it repeated, mark the tally bar, like 13 comes only for once, and frequency also 1. Next number, that is 14. 14 repeat itself for the 4 times, so frequency is 4. 15 has repeated twice, so frequency it is twice. And the model class here is 16 because 16 number comes 5 times. That is, this number is bigger than any other number in the frequency column. Now calculation of discrete series. In this, mod can be located by any of these two methods. First one is observation method and second one is grouping method. Firstly, we will discuss according to the observation method. The value of mod, that is determined by observing the series, that in the series which value is the bigger, that is the mod. So the values whose frequency it is maximum, that we will consider as mod. In this example, we are having 2 columns, that is monthly salaries and the number of workers. Monthly salaries like 1000, 1200, 1400, 1600, 180, 2000 and 2200. And the number of workers also given, that is 7, 10, 14, 26, 10, 5 and 3. From this we have to find the mod. What we will see that which value comes maximum times. Here you can see that 26 comes maximum time. So 1600 is the mod. So the value of mod is 1600, as the frequency of rupees 1600 it is maximum times, that is 26. Now we will discuss the grouping method. In this we will find the mod value through the grouping of the frequencies. In the first column, first maximum frequency we will mark in the frequency column. In the second column we will make the grouping of the 2 frequencies together, and in the third column we will leave the first frequency and another we will make the groups in 2. In the fourth column of frequencies are grouped in 3, and in the fifth column we will leave the first frequency and group the remaining in 3. And in the last column, that is 6th column, first 2 frequencies are left out and rest grouped in 3. In each of these 6 cases, maximum total is taken, and after preparing the grouping table, we will prepare the analysis table, and the values having the maximum frequency will be entered in the table. Now start with the example. Do it practically. X-axis values in the first column and the frequencies we have written in the second column. Now frequency table according to the grouping method, it is the first column, and in this column we will mark the maximum frequency, that is 25. In the second column, what we will do, we will make the groups of this frequency table in twos. 10 plus 3, 13. Next is 20 plus 24, 44. Next is 25 plus 11, 36. 10 plus 8, that is 18, and we will leave the last frequency. And in the third column, what we will do, we will leave the first frequency and another we will make in grouping, that is frequencies of 2 we will add. 10 plus 20, you will get 30. 24 plus 25, you will get 49. 11 plus 10, you will get 21. 8 plus 2, you will get 10. Now in the fourth column, we will make a group of 3 frequencies. 3 plus 10 plus 20, you will get 33. 24 plus 25 plus 11, you will get 60. 10 plus 8 plus 2, you will get 20. In the next column, number 5, we will leave the first frequency and another we will make the group of 3. 10 plus 20 plus 24, that is equals to 54. 25 plus 11 plus 10, that is equals to 46. And last two frequencies we will leave. Now next one is in the column number 6, we will leave the first two frequencies and rest we will make a group of 3. Now 20 plus 24 plus 25 will give you 69. 11 plus 10 plus 8 will give you 29. Now in all these columns, we will mark the highest frequency. I have marked red with the highest frequencies. Now from these frequencies we will make the analysis table. In the analysis table, on the column side we will mark the columns 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, and horizontally we will mark the values of the variables, that is 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 and 18. Done. Now we will mark these values, like in the grouping table, first the highest frequency, that is 25, there we have to mark it in 14. So in the analysis table, in the 14, below the 14, in the first column we will mark 1. In the same way, in the second column we will check the highest frequency, that is 44, and it lies with 12 and 13. So in the second column, in 12 and 13 we will mark 1. In the same way, in the third column, highest frequency is 49 and it is lies with 13 and 14. So in the analysis table, we will mark in the third group, in 13 and 14 we will mark 1 point. In the same way, we will mark all the other highest frequency by seeing that in which group they are lying, and after that we will mark the total. In the below the 11 there is 1, then 12, that is 3 times, 13, that is 5 times, 14, that is 4 times, and 15, that is only 1 time. Now the highest number, that is 5. So this is our mod. Now we will calculate the mod in the continuous series. In this, first model group is ascertained either by observation method or by grouping method. After determining the model group, model value can be determined by the following formula. that is Z, it is equals to L1 plus F1 minus F0, and this will be divided by 2F1 minus F0 minus F2, and this whole will be multiplied by class interval. Now here Z is the mod, L1 is the lower limit of the model class, F0 is the frequency of the group just preceding the model group, F1 is the frequency of the model group, and F2 is the frequency grouping of the succeeding the model group. So I is the size of the class interval of the model group. In this class interval given, that is 0 till 10, 10 till 20, and last it is 50 till 60, and frequencies are given. Now on the behalf of the observation method, our model group, it is 20 till 30. So the lower limit according to the model group, it is 20, mark the value here, and F1 here it is 50, and F0 it is 23 just preceding the model class. Next one is 2F1, 2 multiplied by 50 minus F0, we are having 23, and F2, that is succeeding frequency of the model frequency, that is 21. After calculation you will get the value of mod, that is 24.8. Now in this example we will discuss how to calculate the mod. In the above frequency distribution by inspection method, model group, it is 30 till 40. As the frequency it is also maximum here, that is 25. Now again we will fill these values. Lower limit, that is 30, F1 maximum frequency 25, F0 preceding frequency of the maximum frequency or the model group, that is 18, and this will be divided by 2 multiplied by maximum frequency minus preceding frequency of the maximum frequency minus succeeding frequency of the model group, that is 16. After the calculation you will get the value of the mod. Now we will calculate the mod by the observation method. Here class interval it is given and frequencies are given. Now here on the observation method, the maximum frequency it is 32 here, and the model class it is 10 till 15. Done. Now by grouping table, if we will calculate this one, what we will get? First X is given 0 till 5, 5 till 10, 10 till 15, 15 till 20, and so on up to 40 till 45. Frequencies are also given, and I have marked the maximum frequency here, that is 32. Next one, second column in the grouping table, we will calculate by grouping the frequency in 2 twos. Done. 20 plus 6 26, 32 plus 10 42, 25 plus 30 55, 28 plus 20 48, and last frequency we will leave it because no group it is there. In the third column we will leave the first frequency value and make the another values in 2 twos group. 32 plus 20 will give you 52, 25 plus 10 will give you 35, 28 plus 30 will give you 58, and 15 plus 20 will give you 35. Now in the fourth column we will make the frequency in groups of 3 3. You will get 32 plus 20 plus 6 58. Now 10 plus 25 plus 30 will give you 65. Next is 28 plus 20 plus 15 will give you 63. In the fifth column, what is there? We will leave the first frequency and rest we will make a group in 3. 20 plus 32 plus 10 will give you 62. 25 plus 30 plus 28 will give you 83. And next no grouping it is there, so we will leave these frequencies. Now last column it is sixth column. We will leave the first two frequencies and rest we will make a grouping of 3. 32 plus 10 plus 25 will give you 67. Next is 30 plus 28 plus 20 will give you 78. Now next step is we have to mark the highest frequency in all the columns. I have marked all the highest frequencies in different columns, all the 6 columns in red color. Now we will make the analysis table. In this, our first highest value we have 32, that is under the group of 10 till 15. Done. So mark below 10 till 15 in the first column 1. Now what is here in the second column? Let us see. In the second column highest frequency it is 15 and it lies in the group of 20 till 30. So mark the 20 till 30 in second column 1 1. Done. Now let us see in the third column 58 highest frequency it is there and it lies in the group of 25 till 35. Now mark in the third column. This is your third column 25 till 35 1 1 mark. Okay. Now next one is fourth column 65 it is there and grouping it is 15 till 30. So mark the values in the fourth column 15, 20 and 30. Done. In this way you will mark the another frequencies also, and after the total you will find that in 25 till 30 group event occurs maximum times, that is 5 times. So this is our mod value. Now we can apply the formula, that is L1 plus F1 minus F0, 2F1 minus F0 and minus F2, that whole will be multiplied by the class interval. Now our lower limit it is 25, as we have calculated the mod class, that is 25 till 30, and our frequency it was 30 and preceding frequency of the model group, that is 25, and 2 multiplied by the frequency of the model group minus previous frequency of the model group and succeeding frequency of the model group, and this whole will be multiplied by the class interval, that is 5. Now after calculation you will get the value of mod. Now we will discuss inclusive and unequal class interval. Here it is 20 till 24, then 25 till 29, then 30 till 34, then 35 till 39, 40 till 44. This is your inclusive series. Now firstly we will convert this inclusive series into the exclusive series. See here, from the lower limit we have to deduct 0.5 and in the upper limit we have to add 0.5. So our exclusive series will be ready in this way. Now frequencies are also given. Now on the observation method we have find that the highest frequency, that is 20, with the model group 34.5 till 39.5, and the previous, that is F0, and succeeding frequency, that is 12. Now fill the values. Lower limit, that is 34.5 plus frequency of the model group, that is 20, frequency of the preceding model group, that is 10, and in the same way 2 multiply by the frequency of model group, that is 20, and the preceding frequency of the model group, that is 10, and the succeeding frequency of the model group, that is 12, and 5 is the class interval. After calculation you will get the value of mod, that is 37.3. Now we have to calculate the mod when class intervals are unequal. Let's see what is here. If the class intervals are unequal, we are to make them equal before computing the value of mod. So the class interval should be made equal having frequencies adjusted. Frequencies are adjusted on the assumption that they are equally distributed throughout the class. We are having example here 0 till 5, 5 till 10, 10 till 20, 20 till 25. So in order to make it the regular class interval, what I have done, 0 till 10, and add the frequencies 8 plus 4, that is equals to 12. Next is remains the same, 10 till 20, and the frequency also given 10. Next is 20 till 30, and add the values 9 plus 13, that is 22. Next is 30 till 40 given. Next is 40 till 50, and frequencies are added, that is 9 plus 6, it is equals to 15. And next is 50 till 70. But I have done 50 till 60 and 60 till 70, and 12 divided by 2, that is 6. 6 for the first group and 6 for the second group frequency, it is divided. So on the observation method, highest modal group it is 30 till 40, and after putting the values in the formula, that is lower limit 30, frequency of the model class 30, frequency of the preceding frequency of the model group, that is 22, frequency of the model group, that is multiplied by 2, frequency of the preceding frequency of the model group and succeeding frequency of the model group, and this whole will be multiplied by 10. After this, after the calculations, you will get the value of mod. Now we have to calculate the model value with mid values, when mid values are given. When students mid values are given, we have to make a continuous series first. How we will make the continuous series? Like 0 till 10, 10 till 20. As you know that 10 divided by 2 will give you 5. 20 plus 10, 30 divided by 2 will give you 15. So in this way you have to make a continuous series and mark the frequencies here. According to the observation method, our highest frequency it is 44. And when we will put all these values in the formula, you will get the mod value, that is 18.6. But when we will calculate the same things with the grouping table, you know that grouping table, the answer can be differ. In the first frequency, we will mark the highest frequency, and in the second column, we will make a group of 2s of the frequencies given, 44 plus 4, 48, 28 plus 38, 66, 8 plus 6, 14, 12 plus 2, that is 14, and mark the highest frequency. In the third column, leave the first frequency, then add the next two, that will give you 82, 28 plus 6 will give you 34, 8 plus 12 will give you 20, and you will leave the last frequency as there is no grouping. In the fourth column, we will make the group of 3. 4 plus 48 plus 38 will give you 86. 28 plus 6 plus 8 will give you 42. And last you can leave because grouping it is not completed. In the fifth column, we will leave the first frequency and we will make a group of 3. 44 plus 38 plus 28 will give you 110. 6 plus 8 plus 12 will give you 26. And in the last column, you will leave the first two frequencies and make a group of 3 for others. 28 plus 38 plus 6 will give you 72 here. And 8 plus 12 plus 2 will give you 22. In this way, our 6 columns are ready. Now we have to mark the highest frequency in all the columns. I have marked the highest frequency with red color. Now we will analyze the table. I have measured the grouping on the horizontally and vertically, column numbers are there. Now what is there in the grouping table? Firstly, in the first column there is highest frequency 44 with the group 10 till 20. So mark in the first column 10 till 21. Then now next one is In the second column, highest frequency it is 66 with the groups 20 till 40. So mark 20 till 40 in the second column 1 1. Done. Now next one is in the third column, highest frequency it is 82 and the group it is 10 till 30. Then now mark the values in the third column 1 below 10 till 20, then 20 till 30, again 1. Then now in the fourth column, what is their highest frequency? 86 and it lies between 0 till 30. So in the fourth column 0 till 30 mark 1 1. Next one is in the fifth column, highest frequency it is 110. So 110 lies with 10 till 40. Now 10 till 40 mark 1 1 and 1. Done. Now in the sixth column, highest frequency it is 72 with the column 20 till 50. Now mark the value 20, 30 and 40. Done in the sixth column. Now we will do the total. 1 1 2 3 4 4 1 2 3 4 5. Mark 5 here. 1 2 3 mark 3 here and only 1, so total is 1. Now we will see that highest frequency, that is 5 in the group 20 till 30. So this is 5 is our model group with 20 till 30. Now we can calculate the mod according to the analysis table. Grouping we have find out, that is 20 till 30, lowest frequency, that is lower limit, that is 20, and F1 highest frequency of the model group, that is 38, F0 that is preceding frequency of the model group 44, 2 multiplied by 38, that is the frequency of the model group, frequency of the preceding group and frequency of the succeeding group. Now this is the class interval 20 till 30, 10 gap it is there. So after calculation you will get the mod 5. That remains the same as we have calculated through the grouping method. Graphic location of mod. The value of mod in a frequency distribution can also be determined graphically. Prepare a histogram from the given data. Find out the rectangle whose height is the highest. This will be the model class. Draw two lines, one joining the top right point of the rectangle preceding the model class with top right point of the model class, and the other joining the top left point of the model class with the top left point of the post model class, and locate the point where these two lines intersect with each other. Now draw a perpendicular line from the point of intersection on the x-axis and the point where this perpendicular meets x-axis give us the value of mod. Now here we are having the values of x and these are the frequencies of the different groups. By observing method you can see that the model group is 30 till 40 whose value it is 25. Now you can calculate with the formula of mod. You can find that the value of mod it is 35. Now let us locate all these graphically with the help of an histogram. On the x-axis I have taken the groups 0 till 10, 10 till 20, 20 till 30, 30 till 40, and on the y-axis I have measured the frequencies. In the group 0 till 10 frequency it is 5. Done. Now from 10 till 20 frequency it is 10. Now 20 till 30 frequency it is 20. Now 30 till 40 frequency it is 25. 40 till 50 frequency 20. Next is in the same way you will complete the histogram. Now you will find the top maximum length of the bar, that is with 30 till 40, and you will mark a cross with the boundaries touches with the preceding bar and the succeeding bar. Now from the intersection point of this cross we will draw a perpendicular touches the x-axis, that will give you the model value, that is here it is 35, and with the formula also we have calculated the model value, that is equals to 35. So in this way we can locate the mod graphically. Now the determination on the basis of mean and median. To know the relationship between mean, mod and median, the following 2 points are very important. First one is when a distribution is symmetrical and the values of mean, mod and median are equal. In such a situation the curve will be bell shaped. And secondly, in a moderately skewed distribution, median lies between the mod and the median curve. In such a case is not bell shaped, and the peak of the curve is not in middle, it is either in right side or left side. You can see here is a symmetrical value of the mod, it is here is skewed and unskewed values are there, and the mod, to calculate mod in these situations, 3 median minus 2 mean. In a symmetrical distribution, if we are having the mean and the median values given, we can calculate mod, like 3 median 3 multiplied by 32, median value it is given, and 2 multiplied by mean, that is 30, value it is given, and 96 minus 60 will give you 36, that is the value of mod. Symmetrical distribution. When a distribution is symmetrical, the mod, median and mean are all in the middle of the distribution. In this graph you can see the value of mean, median and mod remains the same. So this is a symmetrical distribution. This is a histogram for the retirement age, and different age groups are there, and the mod, median and mean remains the same. In a skewed distribution, when a distribution is skewed, the mod remains the most commonly occurring value and the median remains the middle value in the distribution, but the mean is generally pulled in the direction of the tails. In a skewed distribution, the median is often a preferred measure of central tendency, as the mean is not usually in the middle of the distribution. A distribution is said to be positively or right skewed when the tail on the right side of the distribution is longer than the left side. In a positively skewed distribution, it is common for the mean to be pulled towards the right tail of the distribution. Although there are exceptions to this rule, generally most of the values, including the median values, tend to be less than the mean value. The following graph shows a larger retirement age data set with a distribution which is right skewed. Here you can see, here the mod value it is 54 and median value it is 56, while the mean it is 57.2. Negatively or left skewed. A distribution when negatively or left skewed, when the tail on the left side of the distribution is larger than the right side. This side tail it is larger and this side tail it is smaller size. In a negatively skewed distribution, it is common for the mean to be pulled towards the left tail of the distribution. Although there are exceptions to this rule, generally most of the values, including the median value, tend to be greater than mean value. Like here you can see that value of mod it is 65 and the median it is 63 and mean value it is lesser than mod and median, that is 61.8. Now we will discuss the characteristics of arithmetic mean, median and mod at a glance. First one is meaning. Arithmetic mean. What is the arithmetic mean? When the sum of the values of all the items that will be divided by the number of items, that is the arithmetic mean. Suppose there are 3 items like 5, 10 and 15. When I will make the summation of 5, 10 and 15, I will divide it by 3 because the number of items it is 3. So I will get the average of these 3 items. Now median. Value of the variable which divides the series into 2 equal parts, that is median. And in the mod, the most common value which occurs most frequently in the series, that is called mod. Calculations. Arithmetic mean means simple to understand and easy to calculate, and median also easy to calculate and simple to understand, but the difficult to calculate and cannot be determined in case of trimodal and multimodal distributions in mod. Basis. Arithmetic mean based on all the values of the series, as in order to find the average we have to make the summation of all the values and divide it by the number of observations. But in the median it is not based on the extreme values. It is not based on all the items of the series, as the middle value it is there, that is considered as a mean, and that divides the series into 2 equal parts. While in mod, the value of mod is also not based on each and every item of the series. The value that occurs maximum time, that will be considered as a mod. Algebraic treatment. In the arithmetic mean, we are capable of algebraic treatment, while in median, algebraic treatment is also possible to some extent, but not always. In mod, no algebraic treatment it is possible. Next one is impact of extreme values. Arithmetic mean, that is affected by the extreme values, as the summation it is based on all the values of the series, but in median it is not affected by the extreme values, because we always take the positional value or the central value in order to find the median. Mod also not affected by the extreme values because it depends only upon the largest value. Graphic measurement. Graphic measurement in case of arithmetic mean is not possible, and in case of median can be located graphically, and mod also can be located graphically, as we have discussed earlier in the previous slides also. Now we will discuss advantages of mod. Mod is readily comprehensible and easy to calculate. In case of simple frequency distribution, mod can be obtained by inspection. It is not at all affected by extreme values in the observations. It can also be found for open-end classes. It can be located graphically. It is a true representative of frequency distribution, and it is the value which occurs most frequently. So it is also useful in showing qualitative facts. When we talk of likings and dislikings of the people, we mean mod. Next is, it is a most suitable average in certain circumstances, and mod can be applied in market research. For example, where producers are interested in type of or quality of the commodity which is most frequently demanded. Let us discuss some disadvantages of mod. Mod is not based on all observations. As the event occurs maximum time, only that value is considered as mod. It is highly affected by the sampling fluctuations. No algebraic treatment it is possible with the mod. The mod is ill-defined. In many cases, it is not possible to get a definite value of mod. There are 2 or 3 or more model values. It cannot calculate sum total of individual values if mod and the total number of items are given. It has a little meaning unless there is a large number of items. In the computation of mod, grouping of the data is necessary. There are several formulae for calculating the mod and all of them give different results also. Now we will discuss the limitations of the mod. There are some limitations to using the mod, that is, first one is in some distributions mod may not reflect the center of the distribution very well. When the distribution of retirement age, it is ordered from lowest to highest value, it is easy to see that the center of the distribution is 57 years, but the mod is lower at 54 years. Done. Now next one is, because 54 that repeats how many times? 3 times. 57 repeat itself twice, 58 also twice, and 60 also twice. So it is possible for there to be more than one mod for the same distribution of the data, that is bimodal or multimodal. The presence of more than one mode can limit the ability of the mod in descending the center or typical value of the distribution, because a single value to describe the center cannot be identified. In some cases, particularly where the data are continuous, the distribution may have no mod at all if all values are different. In case such as these, it may be better to consider using the median or mean or group the data into appropriate intervals and find the model class. Let us discuss limitations of measures of central tendency. Sometimes average is such value which is not in the distribution, hence is not a true representative. For example, mean of 200, 10, 6 and 4 is 55, which is not a true representative, at 200 is much bigger than the other values. So measures of central tendency do not describe the true structure of the distribution. Two or more than two distributions may have same mean but different structure. Sometimes average gives absurd results. If we find average number of the members per family as 2.3, 1.3, that is an absurd result because members cannot be in fractions. So these are all about the limitations of the central tendency. Hope you all have understood the meaning of mod. Now students, it's time to note down the homework. Question number 1 is, define the following terms with example. Average, mod. Question number 2 is, state the advantages and disadvantages of mod. Question number 3 is, state the empirical relationship between mean, median and mod. Question number 4 is, write advantages and disadvantages of mod. Question number 5 is, differentiate between mean, median and mod. Next question is, calculate the value of mod from the following data, that is given in the table. Next question number 7 is, you have to calculate the mod of the distribution of the marks. In the table, marks and number of candidates are given. Question number 8 is, from the following gives the marks obtained by the students with roll number 1 till 10 at an examination. You have to calculate the mod, as roll numbers are given and marks are also given. Now next is, you have to compute the mod from the following, that is values are given and marks are given and you have to compute the value of mod. And students, please go through the YouTube links also for more clarity, and hope you all will complete the homework in your fair copy for better understanding and practice also. Thank you for listening.